Hello everyone, and welcome to week 6 of MMC, where we take on Elking and his team, the Golden State Glowbros. Very excited for this game. It's a battle of the 4-0s. Both of us have had a off week. I don't know how to explain it. One of the fellow coaches dropped out and we weren't able to play our games. So both of us have played 4 rather than 5 games. So I have not played week 5 yet. We're going straight to week 6. We might be playing week 5 at a later time. We'll have to wait and see. But let's focus on this game for now and let's get right into the team. First of all, the Golden State Glowbros team consists of Darkrai, Ogerpon Hearthflame, Galarian Articuno, Rotom, which can terrestrialize into a Ghost, Steel, or Ice type, a Galarian Slowking, a Diancie, which can terrestrialize into a Fairy, Water, or Fighting type, an Alomomola, a Scizor, and a Munchlax, which can terrestrialize into a normal ground or poison type. It's a very interesting team here. And yep, let's go over what we are bringing, which is over here. We have, first of all, Luna Snow running the AV. We're a bit more of an offensive set. We've got a lot of speed investment. We outspeed a min speed Great Tusk with our investment. Then we have Max Special Attack Modest. We do Surf is super strong into his team. Alomomola, I think, is the only resist on the team, which is crazy. We have Energy Ball for that as well. We have Moonblast, which hits a few things, such as the Darkrai, one-shots the Darkrai. Also hits the Great Tusk for a lot of damage. And we have Flip Turn to gain momentum in front of things like Alomomola, Scizor, Diancie, stuff like that. Next up, we have the debut of Doctor Strange, the Roaring Moon. He's running Choice Band this week. We have enough speed to outspeed a max speed Ogerpon Hearthflame. And we have all of our rest of our investment in attack. We have Knockoff, Dragon Claw, which our stabs are really good this game. We have EQ, just to hit things like Diancie pre-Terra, Scizor, if that hasn't terrored, and for example, Glowking. And then lastly, we have U-Turn, which does a lot of damage to most of his team and also allows us to gain a lot of momentum in front of his checks. Next up, we have, I believe is going to be our lead again. It is once again Terra Ghost, the thing with Stealth Rocks. Rocks are just really solid into his team. I think the only resist and the only resist is a Great Tusk. His only removal is the Great Tusk and the Scizor. So this can wall off a Great Tusk and also a Scizor. If it wants to defog, it's going to have to take a lot of damage from us. We are running Terra Blast Ghost because it catches things like Glowking or Galarian Articuno that want to potentially come in on a body press and we do a lot of damage to them, or even a Rotom trying to block a Rapid Spin. If he gets hazards up with something like Great Tusk, it just obliterates the Rotom if it hasn't terrestrialized yet. So yeah, that, and we have Recover just for recovery alongside body press. We have AV Adam Warlock. This is Max Spadef Goldengo. We are Make It Rain, Shadow Ball. Good. Once again, our stabs are really nice here. Focus Blast is for that Darkrai, mainly just to catch it if it's swapping in on us. And we have Power Gem here, which is for either Galarian Articuno or mainly for that Ogerpon Hearthflame. We do a lot of damage to that thing if that thing wants to come in, obviously. Next up, we have Heavy Duty Boots Human Torch. We are special set this week. We're Overheat Hurricane. We have no investment in special attack, but we still do Oko a offensive Great Tusk with a Hurricane, which is really nice. Default gets rid of hazards. Flame Body is there because this is going to be our designated Scizor swap in, potentially try and get a burn on that thing. And we have U-Turn to once again gain momentum. We have Moon Knight, the Gliscor, running the Toxic Orb. Knock off U-Turn. I was considering Earthquake for Galarian Slowking, but I think we can just knock off and U-Turn on it. I'm hoping that's going to be fine, just because EQ doesn't do the greatest into the rest of the team, especially as swap-ins to us. I think knockoff is just a little bit more valuable. And then we have U-Turn, obviously, for momentum. Toxic is here just to be able to, if we bait in something like a Great Tusk or a Darkrai coming in, we get Toxic from those, which is really nice. And we have Protect just to get recovery. So, yep, that's the team for week 6. Very big game in the league. I'll see you lot all in the battle. Hello everyone, and welcome to the battle for week 6 of MMC, where we take on Elking and Golden State Glowbros. Let's see the team that he brings. I'm very intrigued to see this. He brings the Alomomola, expected it. Darkrai, Great Tusk, Diancie, Ogerpon. I got all of it right. That's crazy. Did not expect that. So his Terra Captain is only Diancie, which I think is Fairy Water Fighting. I know the other two. Yeah, Fairy Water Fighting. Okay, good to know. I do think I should always just be leading the Avalugg nonetheless. Only brings the 2 physical mons, which is fine. A little Momola shouldn't be doing too much damage. Darkrai is the main problem lead. Diancie wouldn't be too great either, especially if he's like Earth Power. We do hit the Glowking hard with Terra Blast Ghost. I'm just going to see the lead, honestly. Let me double check I'm recording. Yep. It is Diancie lead. Okay, so not the great task we were expecting. Into my Avalok. See if I Terra Ghost. If he's offensive, Moonblast still does a huge chunk. I think you can always go gold, right? Goldengo. Takes 24 from me. He thrustalizes into a water type. We do 25 if he's max HP with a Shadow Ball. I think that's perfectly fine. We could also go into Prim Arena. We do a lot with Surfs and Energy Balls. But we are taking a lot from damage. So I'm just going to go hard at a Warlock turn 1. And we're going to scout how much he's going to do to me. Did we see the Terrastalize immediately is a good question. We are going to see the Terra. And what is the Terrastalize? It is water. Okay, good to know. We're just going to see a CM. Okay, that is dangerous. That is very dangerous. +1 speed def, +1 special attack. Now, how much is Roaring Wind to do to this? Really big chunk. Goldengo is doing 17% of the Shadow Ball. We can't just tech how offensive this is immediately. We are faster, good to know. And we do nothing, so that is offensive. And he is Terra Blast. Does 76 with the Terra Blast water. Something that he's not moderate, he's not offensive. I think he's like, he's lefties as well. Okay, good to know. Plus speed def. Does it look like he's bulky? And he is not +1. Why is he? He is +1. So he's not too offensive either. Lunar Snow doesn't do too much damage. We might just lose to this in all honesty. This is really tough. I don't have a great answer to this. I might just have to Shadow Ball again in all honesty. He is going to just keep CMing. That's a good play. I wish I was the Haze Prim now, set now, but we're just going to... Do we just lose to this Diancie set? That is really inconclusive. I'm thinking, like, I don't have anything for this, right? If he just Terra Blast Waters... I think I do have to go Doctor Strange here. U-turn does a good chunk, like 30%. You just Terra Blast Waters. He does 105 with that Terra Blast. Does look like about max HP. We have to U-turn on this. Okay, that is... looks about max HP damage. Time to go Gliscor and potentially just die. It is draining. Okay, yeah, we're in really bad shape now that we know he's draining Gears. We do hit a Toxic. And he's just going to KO us with a Draining Kiss. We're in really, really bad shape here. How much do we do with an Avalugg hit? Good chunk, but nowhere near enough. I just need to stall out this Diancie long enough. To be able to deal with it. That is the game plan now. We are in full panic mode. I don't want to reveal the set. I'm going to go into Warlock and just stall turns now. It is the Diamond Storm, so he is going to get a good defense boost here. He is going to get the defense boost here, unfortunately. He has still got those lefties on him, but Toxic is going to start adding up. Part of me really wants to Focus Blast on the potential Darkrai here. He is just going to stay in, that's fine. No drop, we do see Terra Blast. Now we Shadow Ball. He's got to make a decision. He doesn't kill with the next Terra Blast. We do know CM, Diamond Storm, Terra Blast, and I assumed, yeah, Draining Kiss. We've seen Draining Kiss. So we know the full set on this now. At least. We're going to Shadow Ball here. Does he go Darkrai this time? If he does swap out, he is in a good position, range of a... He does stay in. Okay, so we made the right play. We're going to lose 2 pieces, but... And we are just going to barely live there with the Warlock. Here comes Lefties, and he's taking a huge chunk now from Poison. Should be enough to KO next turn. Especially with Focus Blast damage. Just in case he tries to save it, we're going to go for the Focus Blaster. He does go for the swap. Is it into the Darkrai? It's into Ogerpon. Okay, good swap. How much are we doing to this? Yeah, he is going to break the mold. And we're going to miss a Focus Blast, unfortunately. This is obviously killing us. But I do kind of want to keep it around as a sack. Losing Gliscor here is really, really bad. We can always just go Thing, though. He's going to show me the Cudgel, which does 99 damage. Which is a roll from Max Attack. That's a high roll from Jolly. I don't know if it's also a roll from Adamant. It is a roll from Adamant, so we do not find out what he's running. We can just go Terra Ghost here, get our rocks up. He is going to stay in. Okay. We do have our Ghost Terra up. We do good chunks. And he is just going to SD up. Okay. Rocks do go up. Ivy Cudgel now does 43.5. We're at 342. So we're at 87. So there is a chance that we could live to. We do more with the body press here. Does he want to risk that? I think we do just body press. He encores, good play. That's a good bring. So we know his SD Encore Ivy Cudgel. Strange is chipped. That is unfortunate. Part of me really wants to go Warlock here. How much should we do with the big boy Roaring Moon to this? Dragon Claw is a roll. Is he Rock Tomb last move? That is the question. Do we kill with a Hurricane? It would be a roll to kill with the Hurricane. I mean, Human Torch seems like the obvious swap. It is the one I'm going to make. He easily kill. He has a roll to kill with the Cudgel if he's adamant, which is not good. It is Cudgel. Is he adamant? He is. Oof. Cudgel. That did how much? 288 damage with the Cudgel, which is the max roll from adamant. We can just Hurricane here. I'm gonna click it. He does withdraw. That's fine. We have our rocks up, and we've stopped 2 Sweeper Silver from obliterating us. Is Aloma Mola? Do we see boots? We do not see boots on Aloma Mola. And we're going to miss a Hurricane. Unfortunate. We are just going to U-turn out. I'm expecting the flip turn here. He's Rocky Helmet. Okay, good to know. We know he's Helmet now. And we're going to see what he goes for. Is it the Wish? It is the Wish. Okay. This is tough. We don't have setup. We might honestly just lose this game from here. I'm going to go into my Prim. We did see how much it took from the U-turn. It's down to exactly 80. So it did take 8% from the U-turn, which is on a low Momola. Wishfish is roughly max defense. A little bit less than max defense. It's got a lot of Fizz Def investment. How much are we doing with our Prime Instant set? Energy Ball does a lot. 73.4. I will Moonblast here. What do we see? We see Slowking. That's fine. This thing will be wished up. We get to see Bulk. No boots. That looked like 20%. We are being obliterated so far. Looks about right for Moonblast damage. We're doing a lot with the Surf. Sludgeball is doing 40% if he's no investment. If we're flip turning, it's into... There's a lot of things it could be a flip turn into. I'm going to flip turn here. He does stay in. It's going to be very difficult to break down this in the Aloma Mola now. I think we do have to go into the Goldengo. It is the Flamethrower, good play. This does give us Roaring Moon though, right? Yeah, knockoff obliterates everything. How much does Darkrai take? It's like a Scarf set. Takes 60. This is going to be Great Tusk every time, right? I know that. How much does Great Tusk take? Like 37 if it's max HP. Getting an item could be nice. I'm going to not care. He doesn't have the greatest swap-ins. He might just let this go down, in all honesty. It's going to be all up to Roaring Moon to try and bring this back now. With 3 Pokemon down, the Diancie's very low. He is Culber Berry. That's really good. I could have EQ'd. He lives on a Slither. Looks like a roll, but I'm not sure. He does Chilling Reception out. Okay. Good to know. So he learns Unbanded. Into Darkrai? We do get the Slowking very, very low, and it does die to a U-turn now, I believe. Is a Lomomola. The Wishing Fish. How much does this take? Does look like it's max HP. Just 35. We do get rid of its helmet if we do it. I prefer going Prim. He could just Wish here, right? He just flipped down. Good play. Is it right back into Glowking? What is it into? Could be Ogerpon here, very easily. And we always go Avalugg on it though. He could be U-turn last move. I highly doubt if you're Encore, you'll also U-turn. Here comes Ogerpon. We'll take rocks. Nice. Breaks the mold. Problem is he's expecting thing. I think I still have to go into it though. It's just up to Roaring Moon. It's Trailblaze. Doesn't do anything. I'm gonna Turbo Boss Ghost here. He just Ivy Cudgels, that's fine. Good hit. He wants to get the slow, which is fair to him. I'm going to recover up. He is going to cudgel again, that's fine. Doesn't get a crit or anything like that. Snow stops. He wants his chip for Darkrai, right? I'm gonna body press. things are getting chipped. This Ogerpon... Oof, it looks like it can live around of rock, so he might go for the swap. He just Ivy Cudgels, that's fine. So we're going to take the KO on this. No crit. Nice. So we do take... It's not going to be a 6-0 at least. That's the good thing. It is probably Darkrai though. It's a Lomomola. How much is a Lomomola taken? From a big Avalugg. If it's a Wish Fish, it takes absolutely nothing. The Scald's hurt. Part of me wants to body press once. I'm gonna do it. It's Wish. That's fine. You know it's Helmet. Tough game. Does Terra Blast make contact? Blast make contact. Does not make contact. Okay. Good information. Part of me really wants to go Lunar Snow. Part of me thinks he also clicks Flip Turn this turn. I'm Terra Blast. He played Roughs. That's fair. So we see Wish, Protect, play Rough, Flip Turn. We know the full set. We do a little bit less. Does he go to full? I'm going to go Lunar Snow this turn. Let's see if we can catch Darkrai coming in. We could do the Flip Turn easily. But he doesn't have Ogerpon anymore, which is big. No, he does. He does have Ogerpon. Let me remember that he does. He wishes. Okay. We could do a huge chunk to this with an Energy Ball right now. Or we could just Moonblast. Prim does 58 with a Moonblast. Let me have a look at his team. Part of me really thinks he Flip Turns here. If he does, I want to get huge damage on this. He does. Stay in. So we get a big Energy Ball off. Huge damage. There's a Flip Turn. That Alumomola should be about 50% after recovery. Did we kill with the big boy Rory Muna? We do not. Important information. He does get the stones, but he does get healing onto the Slowking. And I'm going to take the damage here. I'm going to Flip Turn. Nope. We are faster. We're going to go Thing here, I think. How much should we take from this thing? Sludge Bomb doesn't do much. We're going to go Thing. Sludge Bomb doesn't do too much. And now we're going to predict the Flamethrower and go Doctor Strange. Dragon Claw does 61. He does not make the swap, which is nice. Does he go for the flamethrower? And he does withdraw. Okay. So wait, we're faster on the Slowking? Then okay, we're faster on the Avalok. That's big. He does go into the Aloma Mola, which is at about 40%. Into the Wish Fish. EQ doesn't quite kill. We do know he's play rough. How much percent is he at exactly? He's at just above 40. There is a roll in which we kill. How much is... Oh, needs to be healthy. I think I just lose to the Great Tusk in the back, because it's definitely booster energy. I think I'm going to go for the roll. It's my play. He protects. Good play. He knows I'm banded. He just wants to see what I'm looking into. Tough call. Really tough call. I have to hope it's not max speed Great Tusk, and that's my play. I have to get a roll here. It's a roll in my favor. He withdraws, okay. That's fine. What is it into? Great Tusk comes in. Is booster energy, I assume. Yep, rocks. Booster? It's not booster. We get rid of item. What is it? Lefties. Okay, it's defensive. That's big. Thing comes in. We're really low, though. He withdraws. Good play. Into Darkrai. There's the Darkrai. Do I live a Sludge Bomb from this? It looks like we do live a Sludge Bomb. I'm going for the Body Press. It's Dark Pulse. Good play. Could have gone Prim. Could have gone Prim. He's Lorp. Okay, good information. Really good information. We got Prim. This is such a tough game. Moonblast is our best play into his team. He mid-draws, goes Slowking, I'm assuming. He's able to make these plays, and I'm not, unfortunately. He's back at full. He just chilly receptions here, though. He chilly receptions. I have to call a chilly reception, I think. I'm calling a chilly reception, I don't care. This game has been dry. I'm surprised we've been able to drag it out this long. Right now it's still 5-0. It all comes down to whether we can A, preserve health and Prim. I'm expecting a chilly reception here. He just Sludge Bombs. Yeah, he makes the read. Good play. We lose the game now because there's nothing that can beat Darkrai anymore. Yeah, there's nothing that can beat Darkrai anymore. We get a... Is that a crit? No, we just KO the Slowking. He doesn't know we have speed, but he's just going to go Darkrai and click Sludge Bomb twice. And win the game. Yep. GG's. We need this for Loma Mola, so we're going to flip to... Kind of have to sack this. We're going to have to bank on a lot of misses if we want to win this game now. How much does Surf do? Do we KO from here? Brim. Dock. Rye. Should always kill us from here. I'm going to win lost. Makes the sludge bomb play. Good play. Have to hope he misses a lot of moves here. That is our game plan now. Not to mention we have to lock into the... Like, Great Tusk just beats us. Like, there was nothing that I could do there. I mean, if I... What was the right play there? Go, you, click knock, just play around. Doctor Strange, Rory Moon, knock off. Has a roll to kill. We'll kill off the Life Orb though. No way we knock off because it's Great Tusk. So we have to Dragon Claw here, right? Dragon Claw's neutral into everything. Let's start. Or is Earthquake better? Let's just start Dragon Clawing. Does he hit a Focus Blast? He's going to hit an Ice Beam and that's going to be game. GG's. He had Ice Beam, not Focus Blast. GG's to Elking. He played really, really well. That early game was really, really tough for me. And I had nothing for it. So, yeah. GG's to him. Unfortunate to take a loss here. But we are still 4-1 going into week 7. So we're in a solid position. But yeah, once again, GG's to Elking. And I'll see you lot all next week for week 7. Bye-bye.